मिश्रा स्टार्ट करंतु. Hello.
Yes.
We'll start it and let us complete it.
Okay. ठीक है. I think the people are around. Okay. As you suggest, we will start it. Friends, I welcome all the participants today to this webinar of OCF, Odisha Corporate Foundation. This being part of our initiative to encourage entrepreneurs and to make them aware of the requirements of an entrepreneur to start up an industry, start up a business, and how they will prepare their project report, how they will approach the bankers, what are the requirements of an entrepreneur to become a successful industrialist. In that process, this is one of the webinar. Here, Namal, we have got Mr. Tara Prasad Mishra. He is here with us. He is retired DGM of Bank of Baroda, and he has been principal in the training institutes. He has been also advisor of this Jain Institute. He's also giving lectures there. He has written books on the MSME entrepreneurs. We are fortunate to have him here. He has spared time. So I expect the participants here to be enriched out of his deliberations. And after this speech is over, we'll have a session where we can have a question answer session after that. Basically, today's subject, what are the requirements of entrepreneur? What are the qualities? How disciplined should he be? How he should have knowledge on the operation of the management? How he should be skillful? How he should be patient for being a successful entrepreneur? He would be deliberating on that. And what skills an entrepreneur should have normally will be deliberated by Mr. Mishra. Then we'll have a question answer session. Now I request Mr. P.P. Mishra to deliver his address.
So, Biranjo, for your kind good words, and I actually this is the last session of our executive the entrepreneur development program. We started this entrepreneur development program 6 weeks ago. The first session was a concept and guidelines about MSME financing, and the second session we had it is on various schemes of the MSME, that is government schemes where the benefits are available to the entrepreneur. And the next session we had is the funding and financing option for the MSME entrepreneur. This was our third session. And fourth session we had industry analysis and project appraisal from entrepreneur's perspective. And the next session we had last one, the fifth session was, this was structuring a viable credit proposal for bank. How to reduce the rejection rate and how your application will be accepted by the bank. And today's session is on traits of the entrepreneurs, the successful entrepreneurs. Despite of all these things, they are not been able to successful own business. What traits, what qualities are required?
I think the dog is barking. If muting. Anybody is
no, I have the right to mute it. I can mute it.
Yes, you can mute it.
So what are the traits, what are the qualities required for an entrepreneur to be successful? This is the today's session. During my 4 decades of banking experience, and I have experienced many of the entrepreneurs have started their career, but within a year or two, they have perished. It's not that dearth of bank finance. It is not that they didn't have a subsidy or say incentive from government. It is because of mismanagement and the qualities required for an entrepreneur, they did not possess it and they did not try to develop. When I was posted in Surat, Noida, there were so many industrialists have been financed by us in Surajpur, in industrial estate, and this is this Manesar, that is near Gurgaon, Okhla Industries. There are so many industrial estate. Even also in Gujarat, also I was worked it, and I have worked it also in Dubai also. Many people used to come to Dubai for the industrial to start the industry, but they have failed it also. So, what qualities you should require it? That today's session will be discussing. And let me share my screen. Is it audible to all of? Is it audible and visible to all of you?
Yeah. Yeah. It's audible.
Music is something. Please mute it. Some
Yes.
background music is coming in.
Yeah, it is audible.
Yeah.
It is
Please
audible
mute it
and
so
visible.
that some sound is coming.
It's audible.
Okay. See, to see these people, everybody must be knowing these people. He is Mr. Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos is the Amazon hero, the chairman and CFO of Amazon. Bill Gates.
Mr. Om Prakash, I think some disturbance is coming from the OCF back office.
Please
that
mute it.
should not be.
Om Prakash, you mute it so that it is clearly a problem for us. Every time this problem is persisting, please mute it. Okay.
Okay.
Mr. Jeff Bezos, he was the chairman and CFO of Amazon. Bill Gates, his name was William Henry Gates III, and became the Bill Gates. He was Microsoft, the founder of the Microsoft. You must be knowing Mark Zuckerberg. He is the co-founder of the Facebook. Jack Ma is well known to all of you, all of us. He was a Chinese man and founder of the Alibaba Group. Then Larry Ellison. He is the co-founder of the Oracle Corporation. And Elon Musk. Elon Musk is a South African born, Pretoria born, and he is the co-founder of the SpaceX. And also Tesla, the electric manufacturer car, the company, he is also the owner. He is the richest person in the world. Larry Page, everybody knows. He is the founder of the Google. And Warren Buffett is the richest person. He is called as the petrol person of the in United States of America, with one of the richest person in that state, having 85 industries under his belt. Then Bernard Arnault. Bernard Arnault is he is also having a lot of. He is a France born, and having a lot of luxury goods industries. He is also a rich person. Carlos Slim Helú. He is also having the More Stores. More Stores is a very famous store, and he is having chain of worldwide. He is having chain of the stores. Now look at the Indian heroes. No need to introduce this person. He is none other than Dhirubhai Hirachand Ambani, who came from Chorwad of Gujarat. He was a clerk, started as a clerk, and today his empire is the largest in the country. And J.R.D. Tata, what he has not contributed to this country? Say TCS, Tata Motors, Titan, Tata Salt, Voltas, Air India, and he is the first Indian pilot. And his mother is the first to have a car in India and to drive the car. He is having lot of industries. He has also started his career as an entrepreneur. Look at the N.R. Narayan Murthy. He is established in 1981. He established Infosys. Before that, he was a program coordinator in IIM Ahmedabad. And later he has a Patni Computer in Maharashtra, and then he has co-founded the Infosys, and today it is the one of the greatest. And this man, I have met with this man. He is none other than Sibnadir. I have opened the account. I had the opportunity to get his signature in account opening form when I was posted at Noida. He is the co-founder of the HCL Technology and well-known personality in this India. And it is Sibnadir Foundations. Ajim Premji is also well-known. He is a co-founder of Wipro. And this man, to whom I have started, he was working Pestel company, and Pestel means they are preparing the this handsets, telephone handsets during this when there are landline connection is there, we are having the handsets. He was the Pestel was manufacturing, and he came to our bank, and when I was a branch manager, and he started his career from 50 lakhs rupees, and today he's enjoying the credit facility of more than 1,500 crores. And he is the best entrepreneur in India Pacific. India Pacific is the best entrepreneur. He is a role model for many of the entrepreneurs in India. And today he is handling the largest mobile manufacturing company called Lava International. What was the commonality in all these heroes that you have looked at? Can anybody tell what is the commonality that foreign heroes and Indian heroes that I have just given to you? What are the commonalities? What common things you find it from them? Can anybody chart and tell me? What are the commonalities? Any commonalities did you find? Either you can mute it, unmute it and speak, or give me some lines in the chat box. What are the commonality? क्या ये लोगों का अंदर क्या समानता था, समानता जो इन लोगों को इतना बड़ा बना दिया है? हम क्यों नहीं बन पाए? What are the commonalities? Very simple things. They are away from the great Indian stories. ये लोग कभी भी जो हमारा ग्रेट इंडियन स्टोरी क्या है? बच्चा पैदा हुआ तो हाउ ही विल बिकम एन इंजीनियर और डॉक्टर, कैसा अच्छा कॉन्वेंट स्कूल में एडमिशन होगा, कैसा इसको इंजीनियरिंग डॉक्टर बनाएगा, कैसा अच्छा बहू मिलेगा, बस उसको शादी करवा देगी। डॉक्टर हो गया, कैसा पढ़ाई करे, नौकरी करे और उसका शादी करे। दिस इज अ ग्रेट इंडियन स्टोरी. एवरी फैमिली इट हैपेंस.
Basically, because
Yes.
all our Indians, they are interested to serve somebody. That was the only difficulty. These people, they are
Yes.
trying to stand up on their own legs. The
Yes.
participants should participate actively. When Mr. Mishra is asking, you can participate also. That's my suggestion.
You can tell nothing is there. It's a very common thing. It's not
Yeah.
technical thing. No
They should
technical session. I
participate
would
so that
only-
they will enjoy.
Yeah. So what is the great this? They are away from this great Indian story. ये जो ह्यूमनली लाइफ था उससे थोड़ा ऊपर चढ़ के वो काम किया है. वो लोग शादी किया है, उनका बच्चा है, उनको पढ़ाई किया है. सुधा मूर्ति एंड नारायण मूर्ति का डॉटर आज वन ऑफ द इंडस्ट्रियलिस्ट इन यूके आल्सो, एंड दिस वुड बी प्राइम मिनिस्टर, आज नहीं तो कल बनेंगे, उनका वाइफ भी है, लंदन में यूके में है. सो ये लोग भी काम किया है, सब हम जितना करते हैं, बट उससे थोड़ा सा बढ़ के काम किया. They are little bit away from the great Indian stories. ये दिल मांगे मोर, that they are adapting this principle. ये दिल मांगे मोर, just I want something more than that what I have got it. They have little bit away from it. They have increased their this limit से थोड़ा सा बाहर जाके काम किया. क्या है? Journey from the job seeker to journey as a job creator. वो लोग कभी भी नौकरी करने के लिए सोचा नहीं है, कभी भी. They have never thought that मैं नौकरी करूं, 10 से 5 करूं और 5 में रिटायर्ड हो जाऊं, मैंने 60 में रिटायर्ड हो जाऊं, घर पे बैठ के भजन करूं. They are away from those type of philosophy and journey from job seeker to job creator. So now, if you become a job creator, when you want to become an entrepreneur, what should be our role transition? हमारा रोल में क्या परिवर्तन आता है? When I become an entrepreneur, आप अपने से एक पेन एंड पेपर ले लो और लिखो मेरा क्या क्या रोल में ट्रांजिशन हुआ, मैं पहले क्या था आज क्या हूँ, what I was and what I am now and what I would be. That's called as role transition. What significant change you have marked in your role on becoming an entrepreneur? क्या क्या change है? And what competencies you should acquire to be effective in your role as an entrepreneur? You are going and meeting with many of the people. आप बैंकर्स को मिलते हैं, गवर्नमेंट ऑफिशियल को मिलते हैं, एंड वेरियस पर्सन्स यू आर इंटरेक्टिंग. अच्छा एंटरप्रेन्योर से भी इंटरेक्ट करते हैं, अच्छा बायर से इंटरेक्ट करते हैं, सेलर से इंटरेक्ट करते हैं, मशीन सप्लायर से इंटरेक्ट करते हैं, बहुत सारा लोगों से इंटरेक्ट, इवन अपना एम्प्लॉय से इंटरेक्ट करते हैं, लेबरर से इंटरेक्ट करते हैं, वेरियस पीपल से इंटरेक्ट करते हैं. क्या हमारा खामी है? What are the lacking? What are the factors which are lacking that you note down? And you will find many of the things what I am going to tell in this session you will be noting down. आप 2 मिनट लेके आप नोट डाउन कर लिए मुझे क्या क्या कमी है, and those things you will find it in my presentation. So I will ask you, only I will keep you half minute. So you note down what qualities do I require to counteract those things. मैं कहाँ अनसक्सेसफुल हुआ and क्या क्वालिटी मेरा कमी था. Those things will appear. That is the things will appear. Otherwise, you can remember also what are the things that I didn't have it. I could not complete a contract. I could not have a sales deal. I could not complete the sales process. I could not have got the subsidy in time. I could not get this in my past. I could not get a bank loan. I was harassed so either it's there was no fault of mine. Is it the opposition party's fault? And what are the kamita? What competencies I did not have so that I could not succeed? First, as an entrepreneur, suppose I am an entrepreneur, I have to have several qualities. As a leader, I have to function as a leader. I have to be administrator. Nobody else will come to administer. You cannot appoint another person. You will become the administrator. You are the trainer for your staff. आप खुद ही जानते नहीं तो आप दूसरे को क्या ट्रेन करेंगे? सो आपको जानना पड़ेगा. सो यू विल आर द मास्टर ट्रेनर. यू आर द प्रॉब्लम सॉल्वर. प्रॉब्लम तो आएगा, हर दिन प्रॉब्लम आएगा. आज इलेक्ट्रिक डिस्कनेक्ट हो गया, कल मशीन चालू हो गया, कल गाड़ी में माल भेजते एक्सीडेंट हो गया, कल पैसा नहीं आया, बेड डेप्ट हो गया, बहुत सारा चीजें से आपको फेस करना पड़ेगा. यू आर द प्रॉब्लम सॉल्वर. You never say that I will not get any problem. मैंने मैनेजिंग डायरेक्टर बन गया मेरा कंपनी में. I am now quite happy and I will sit in the air conditioned room. That doesn't happen. Even it has not happened with the entrepreneurs with Mr. Hariom Rai, to whom I told that he is the Laba Mobile managing director. He is the co-founder of the Laba Mobile. He is the owner of the Laba Mobile. It has not happened. He had come for 50 lakhs loan, and he stood hours together in my cabin or hours together in our outside the cabin for getting his 50 lakhs. He had a patience. He had that caliber. So that's you are the problem solver. You will have to coordinate. Nobody else will coordinate. And you are the communicator. You are the specialist. You are the motivator. So you have to play multitask. Your role is multitask, not only as an entrepreneur. Entrepreneur means multitasking. So now ready to take up. So what are the qualities you are required? First quality is your attitude determines your altitude. What is attitude? Attitude ऐसा एक वर्ड है जिसको मिलाने से आपको 100 मिलता है. Suppose A is, there are 26 letters. A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, D is 4, and Z is 26. Suppose you take. So add this number. A, T, T, I, T, U, D, E. E means 5. D means 4. Likewise, जो भी आता है लेटर उसका आप नंबर डालेंगे और सबको मिलाएंगे. एटीट्यूड को मिलाने से 100 आता है. It is the only word in English dictionary that attitude is 100. So attitude is such a word. If you do not have attitude to do anything, you can't be successful. First of all, attitude. Not the altitude. Altitude में मैं जनरल मैनेजर हूँ, मैं कंपनी का मैनेजिंग डायरेक्टर हूँ, मैं कैसा जाऊंगा उधर मिलने के लिए? वो छोटा काम है. So our altitude will decide, not the altitude. If you came down to altitude, you will not be successful. So forget your altitude and concentrate on attitude. If your attitude is positive, and you will be successful all the times. I'm telling one simple story. When I was posted in Dubai branch, it is my own story. When I was posted in Dubai, I landed in 2002 December. That was the last day of December 31st. I'm fairly remembering this day because it is a unique placement in my career when I was working in the bank. When I landed in Dubai, people came to receive me, and I was boarded in the hotel. And the night was very nice in Dubai. That was because of the end of the year. One next day, I joined in the branch as a branch manager in Dubai. I found that lot of irregularities. I came to know from the Indians. The Indians in Dubai is a place where the 40 lakhs in Indians, around say 20 to 23 lakhs Indians are staying out of 40 lakhs people. And only Indian bank, but that there was no Indians are coming. Generally, no Indians are coming, and very few Indians are coming. Other, you will find Bangladeshi, Sri Lankan, and Philippines. The people are used to come. I asked some of the Indians why the people are not coming. They just answered it is a labor class bank. First of all, you improve your customer service. First of all, you improve your attitude. When I went there, and people are there is overpopulated staff and no job. Many of the staff members are eating at any time. Whenever you go, people are as if it is a hotel, not a bank. They start morning नाश्ता 8:30 ब्रांच खुलता था, 8:30 से 12 बजे तक नाश्ता चलता था, 12 बजे से लंच चलता था, 3 बजे तक, 3 बजे के बाद नाश्ता चलता था. So somehow at some point of time people were eating. It was having a very bad smell entire the branch, and it was old gadgets. There was no ATM, proper ATM. There was no schemes. There was no product to sell, and most of the people are overaged. Most of the staff members are overaged. They are not going to the market. So these are the people didn't have attitude to do the things, and I make a entire renovation of the things. So if I would have not done also in 3 years, my salary was fixed. I used to get $2,000 during those days, $2,000. This $2,000 salary was my constant if I have not done anything. But I felt it. It is an Indian bank. I am an Indian. I cannot tolerate any defame comes to the India, the country, the feeling I did have. So attitude make that, not the altitude. If I am a senior manager, I'm a chief manager, I'm an assistant general manager, deputy general manager does not matter. My attitudes there. Customer को ऐसा कोई भी नहीं, आप managing director हो आपका company में, whatever your designation is not matter to the customer. The customer wants what is your attitude. The attitude makes you your business. Ethics. Without business ethics, if you are doing anything, it is accidental. आप सक्सेस हो सकता है विदाउट एथिक्स में, बट इट्स नॉट ए लॉन्ग टर्म. इट इज ए वेरी कंटेम्पररी और टेम्पररी. सो बिजनेस एथिक्स यू हैव टू अडॉप्ट एट एनी स्टेज. Ethics will give you fairness, honesty, right, value, integrity, principles, conscience, responsibility. Everything is there in the ethics. What is business ethics? You never change. चाहिए मिट जाएगा मगर ethics को हम छोड़ेंगे नहीं. Tomorrow or today or tomorrow you will bounce back. You will be resilient if you have ethics. Never compromise your business ethics. Try and fail, but do not fail to try. एक बार ट्राई करो. एक तो पत्थर फेंक के देखो, आसमान को छेद कर सकते हैं भी आप. सो आप ट्राई नहीं करोगे, आप इफ यू डू नॉट ट्राई, then you will fail will be your constant guest. So try and fail, but do not fail to try. That's why Abdul Kalam has told, if you fail, never give up, because fail means first attempt in learning. F means first, A means attempt, I means in, learning. It's a first attempt in learning. Never say no. No means next opportunity. If you get no as an answer, remember no means next opportunity. So negativity आपका mindset से निकाल दीजिए. So try and fail. Success will surely succeed. Kiss it at your feet. Then serial innovator. An entrepreneur must be a serial innovator. What is serial innovator? Serial innovator means आपका प्रोडक्ट हमेशा चलेगा नहीं मार्केट में. Every product has a 4 stages: growth, early stage, growth stage, then a mature stage and decline. 4 स्टेज में एवरी प्रोडक्ट जाता है आपका. कोई भी प्रोडक्ट आप मैन्युफैक्चरिंग. Those are the good innovators. Before the product declines, the product's demand declines, they will innovate new product. Either the package, suppose some modification is required in your product, something you have to change in your product, so customer again will repose confidence in you. Self-confidence. This is one of the most important for any entrepreneurs. I cannot, this word you have to remove. T ko cut kar dijiye. I can. Always you say I can. Don't say I cannot. The self-confidence is the most important. That's why in Hindi mein there is a saying, डगमगाते हैं पैर जिसके उसे रास्ता नहीं मिलता है, और हौसले है जिसका बुलंद उसे रास्ते में खड़ा हिमालय नहीं दिखता. This should be your self-confidence. When you are working for your company, when you are working for your manufacturing company, this should be your confidence level. You have a self-confidence. Bring operational excellence in your company. Operational excellence means there is no revenue leakage. Revenue leakage, आप कभी बैठ के रिव्यू करिए, मेरा कहाँ का लो फॉल्स है, कहाँ people are not working. Focus on quality, not on the quantity, or not on the marketing, not on the. If your quality is there, automatically it's a demand. Or people today want demand-oriented market. Forget about those marketing, जो 5 piece, 4 piece, हम लोग बोलते थे people, product, process. These are the old concepts. Today demand-oriented marketing. आपका product अच्छा है, market में अच्छा demand रहेगा. Market में
please mute who is speaking.
Please mute it. It's a disturbing to others. Please. Those who are unmuted, please mute it. Bring operational excellence. So try to bring operational excellence in your focus on quality. Automatically you will fetch. There are so many companies you can see that they are demanding on quality. You see iPhone, they are demanding on the quality. They are not a mass seller, but they are depending on, because of the operational excellence only you can succeed it. Then there are 2 things for an entrepreneur is required. One is awareness, another is understand. अभी मैं गाड़ी चला रहा हूँ, driving is my awareness, but I do not know when the engine fails और engine बंद हो गया, पानी कम हो गया और चक्का को बदलना, ये जो छोटा मोटा काम है, मुझे I don't understand the mechanism of my vehicle. Awareness and understand. If I know the awareness and understand, क्या होगा? सुने पे सुहागा. If I know awareness of my product, my process, and my people, and I understand them, both the things, awareness भी है, मेरा understanding है, then it will be a great for you. That's when the ideal situation is that things you should aware it and you should understand it. कभी भी deep में जाइए. कभी-कभी हमने नहीं जान के भी काम करते रहते हैं, because understanding also something we are doing it, but that also is successful, but sometimes we may face it. कल मेरा ऑपरेशनल आदमी चला गया, मैं कंपनी को बंद करना पड़ेगा. हमको अवेयरनेस का साथ साथ थोड़ा सा अंडरस्टैंडिंग भी रहना चाहिए। मैं कंपनी को बंद कर सकता हूँ, आज छुट्टी में आ गया कोई, उसका काम कैसे चलाऊं? सो अवेयरनेस एंड अंडरस्टैंड बोथ आर रिक्वायर्ड फॉर an entrepreneur. Goal setting. What is the difference between a goal and dream? Can anybody say? ड्रीम और गोल का अंदर फर्क क्या है? ए सिंपल आंसर, ड्रीम हम लोग सपना देखते हैं एंड गोल आई वांट टू अचीव समथिंग, दोनों में फर्क क्या है? कैन एनीबॉडी से? चलिए मैंने आई विल से दैट यू आर इंटरेक्टिंग विथ मी.
Goal is something achievable, which you feel confident of.
Yes. And dream cannot be achievable.
Sometimes yes, sometimes not.
Okay. देखो दोनों में डिफरेंस क्या है? उसमें बाउंड्री नहीं है, गोल में बाउंड्री है. एंड ड्रीम इज सच ए थिंग्स यू कैन सी एनीथिंग. रात भर आप सपना देख सकते हैं मैं प्राइम मिनिस्टर बन जाऊं, बट गोल इज ए अचीवेबल थिंग्स. That is called as you always have a smart goal in your life. Smart goal means क्या है? SMART. S stands for specific, M stands for measurable, A stands for accessible, R stands for reliable, and T stands for time bound. So you should have a smart goal. The goal you are having, that is achievable goal. If you have an achievable goal, because you always फिक्स योर गोल अकॉर्डिंग टू योर रिसोर्स. मेरे पास रिसोर्स नहीं है, मैं ज्यादा ऑर्डर ले लूंगा, मैं प्रोसेसिंग करके नहीं दे पाऊंगा, कल कस्टमर दोबारा नहीं आएगा. अरे सर कितना हैरान किया आपने, कितना किया आप, ये मेरा लास्ट आपसे. सो गोल मस्ट बी अकॉर्डिंग टू योर रिसोर्स. सो ड्रीम देखना अच्छा है, बट ड्रीम को सक्सेसफुल करने के लिए यू शुड हैव अ गोल. गोल इज दैट you can make short term goal, medium term goal and long term goal. डायरी मेंटेन करिए, गोल क्या है अचीव करिए, मैचिंग रिसोर्सेस भी क्रिएट करिए. देयर इज अ स्टोरी. व्हाट इज दैट स्टोरी? द स्टोरी सेज दैट देयर वाज अ फिशरमैन. There was a fisherman who every time he caught a big fish would throw it back into the river. जब भी बड़ा मछली को पकड़ता था वो नदी में छोड़ देता था, keeping only the small fish into his basket. बास्केट में छोटा छोटा मछली को रखता था. A man watching this unusual practice, unusual behavior, asked the fisherman why he is doing this. आदमी ने जो देखता था उसको देख के बात किया, जे आप ये क्यों कर रहे हैं भैया, बड़ा मछली को छोड़ के छोटा को क्यों? The fisherman replied, because I have a small frying pan in my house. मेरा किचन में जो फ्राइंग पैन है छोटा है, इसलिए मैं बड़ा मछली को लेके फ्राई नहीं कर सकता, इसलिए छोटा मछली को लेके मैं फ्राई. If our thinking is limited, we cannot set a good goal. So we should have unlimited thinking. Our thinking should be broad, and it's so that you can have a pessimistic person cannot have a goal, because they will feel that if I do not achieve the goal, people will blame me. अरे ये मैनेजिंग डायरेक्टर था, ये कर नहीं पाया, इतना भी सेल नहीं कर पाया, उसका कंपनी 10 दिन बंद रहेगी. So always they will feel, never be betrayed, never be feel yourself insecure. होता है लाइफ, कौन सा आदमी का डाउनफॉल नहीं है, फिर रेजिलियंस के ऊपर चढ़ा. So always there is ups and down in life. So always have a big thinking. If you are a big thinking, that today you can have it. See Amitabh Bachchan, when he came to the film lines, he was not just having a peanut. He was not having a he was a clerical in some West Bengal. So he had a unlimited thinking that I will do something. He has a great goal. He has a dream to achieve. So he fixed up the goal step by step and achieved it. So that's why set a goal for your things. Effective behavior. Your behavior should be either bad or good. Suppose you are having a bad behavior, result cannot be good. If sometimes also bad behavior में good result आता है, ये accidental. कभी कभी आपने खराब व्यवहार किसको किया, वो आदमी आपको पैसा लौटा दिया या आपको अच्छा ये किया, मैंने रिलेशन रखा, तो it's a very rare case or accidental. Your success is accidental by showing bad behavior if you get a good result. Always bad behavior will result into bad, which is a very unpleasant situation and unacceptable situation in business. So if you see the good behavior and result will be good, that's called as ideal situations. कभी कभी ऐसा भी होता है गुड बिहेवियर करके भी आपका पैसा डूब भी जाता है, बैड सिचुएशन आता है. These are the, but you will wipe out, you will come up. Sometimes it happens. अपने अच्छा कस्टमर को चूज करके सेल किया था, उसमें पैसा डूबने का भी चांस है, बट खराब कस्टमर को दिया है तो हमेशा पैसा ही डूबना. So your good behavior and bad behavior, good people, bad people, this is effective behavior will make you more effective if your behavior is good. What should be the effective behavior? You should have a patience, tolerance, sensitivity, empathy. Empathy means you will feel others' emotion. You will put yourself into the shoes of others. Empathy, decisiveness, never be indecisive. Take decision. अभी decision में wrong होगा, right होगा. Sense of humor. Otherwise, every time you will go on now and you will go to depressive situation. Every time you will go serious, you will go in a depressive situation. Sometimes be humor also. Your positive behavior. A single negative behavior will wipe out your entire empire of your entrepreneurship. Negative. आप देखा होगा मैच बॉक्स में एक मैच स्टिक एक जंगल को भी राख कर देता है, साफ कर देता है. One matchstick can wipe out the entire jungle. But एक लकड़ी से, एक पेड़ से कितना मैचस्टिक बनता है? कितना मैचस्टिक बनता है? लाखों मैचस्टिक. So similarly in our life, in our mentality, if a single negative thinking comes, it will entirely wipe out our whatever you have done. Every exit has an entry somewhere. Every end has a new beginning. Never be depressed. Every black cloud has a silver lining. Never leave hope. Life means possibility. Always be positive. Wipe out negative. मैं मेरे से ये किया, ये नहीं किया. एक बेबी मस्कीटो, छोटा सा मस्कीटो जब पैदा हुआ and first he got his wing, he started flying. His dad asked the baby mosquito, this is your maiden flight. You are going to move to the area. This is your maiden flight. After the end, you explain what is your experience. The baby mosquito told to his dad that everybody was clapping for me. He was not recognized that everybody was clapping to kill. Mosquito आता था, हम लोग clap क्यों करते हैं? तो इसको kill करने के, मारने के लिए. But that's what the positiveness you should learn from the baby mosquito. She told her dad, her father, that everybody was clapping for me. So such should be your positivity in your career. Then decision making. Decision making means always you take in open-minded. Never take a decision in a closed-minded. Closed-minded means there is no possibility for rethinking, not possibility for any change. आपने pre-decided कर दिया, मैं उसका अगेंस्ट में ऐसा करूंगा, ये करूंगा. So that's called as decision making. Be truly open-minded. Avoid taking sides. कभी कुछ dispute आ गया, decision लेना है, never take anybody's side. You take a decision according to the merit. Recognize your own bias. If you are biased about this thing, recognize. No, I should not apply my bias. Keep your bias aside and take an independent decision. Do not let titles or prestige influence your decision. मैं managing director हूँ, मैं कंपनी का मालिक हूँ, कैसा ये should not come in the way of your decision taking. Avoid absolute wording in your decision. Absolute word means you don't ask in the public. You will be penalized. You will don't absolute word you don't use. Let us see. Let us feel. We feel. Likewise, you use the such type of words. What Ratan Tata has told, you know, Ratan Tata has told, I do not believe in taking right decision. I take decision and then make them right. आप हमेशा वेट करेंगे मैं राइट डिसीजन लूंगा, लाइफ में एक ही डिसीजन नहीं ले पाए. सो टेक डिसीजन. कभी कभी डिसीजन रॉन्ग हो जाता है, कभी राइट होता है. रॉन्ग होगा तो डोंट वरी फॉर एंड ट्राई टू मेक देम राइट. सो अडॉप्ट हिज फिलोसफी ऑफ रतन टाटा. I don't believe in taking right decision. I take decision and make them right. Then you always manage your change. Change means it is just like leaving your old comfortable shoes, just like leaving your old comfortable belt. आपका पुराना जूता को छोड़ने के लिए बहुत दुख होता है, कभी भी किसी भी, बिकॉज इतना कंफर्टेबल लगता है, तो इट्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू लीव. So present the change to employees in a clear and specific language and put your ideas in a positive, constructive light. Stress your willingness to help employees. Ask employees how they plan to deal with it. If change is unintended result, be open to review. Change है तो change करो. Change के लिए चाहिए इसलिए difficult होगा, because it's very difficult to abdicate. Old comfortable shoes जैसा है. Change painful at the initial, but its end is very nice. So always, whenever change possibility to do it, and remove these factors. Third factor, they call it in business called as third factor: fear, uncertainty, and doubt. You will become successful if you leave this third factor: fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Everything, don't fear for anything. Have a courage. Uncertainty, everything you should have certain. No uncertain decision. Uncertainty is just like a crossroad. You cannot go this side or that side. And never have a doubt. Mistake hota hai, you can correct it. Manage your time. Time सबके लिए same है. जिंदगी 71 years average life of a human being. हम कैसा, हमारा टाइम वेस्टर किस किस में होता है? इफ यू सी 11 साल आउट ऑफ 71 years हमने काम करते हैं 11 years, बाकी 60 साल हमारा वेस्टेज जाता है. वेस्टेज मीन्स इट इज नॉट ए टाइम यूजफुल टाइम, इट्स ए टाइम वेस्टर. 60 years हम क्या क्या करते हैं? 26 साल स्लीपिंग में जाता है, सोने में हमारा 26 साल जाता है. 11 साल टीवी देखने में जाता है. 5 साल नेट ब्राउजिंग गूगल ब्राउजिंग में 5 साल जाता है. 4 साल खाने में जाता है. 4 साल टेलीफोन में जाता है. एंड 7 साल नींद, स्ट्रेस के वजह से हम सो नहीं पाते, एवरेज ह्यूमन बीइंग. एंड अदर एक्टिविटी में 3 साल जाता है. ये 60 साल हमारा टाइम वेस्टर है. हम इसमें से काम कम करके, इसमें से थोड़ा टाइम कम करके हम इसको 11 साल से हम ज्यादा कर सकते हैं. हमारा इफेक्टिव ईयर्स, हम वर्क एक्टिविटी हम ज्यादा कर सकते हैं एंड वी विल बिकम ए प्रोडक्टिव. आपने जितना भी मैंने बिगिनिंग में देखा है, जितना भी आदमी का देखा है, दे हैव मैनेज्ड टाइम वेरी वेल, दैट्स व्हाई दे आर सक्सेसफुल. सो अपने टाइम वेस्टर को क्या क्या करते हैं, ये योर लाइफ, इट इज योर लाइफ. हमने छोटा जर्नी के लिए, छोटा जर्नी क्या होता है? मोटरसाइकिल में आज जाना है, या हमने कार में जाना है, पुरी जाना है, इधर जाना है, खुर्दा जाना है, समथिंग के लिए हमने प्लान करते हैं. कितना पेट्रोल चाहिए, कितना किलोमीटर चाहिए, कितना टाइम में निकलूं, हम प्लान करके निकलते हैं. इधर से पेट्रोल पंप मिलेगा कि नहीं, पहला दिन से पेट्रोल डाल देते. ये जिंदगी का पूरा जर्नी है. 71 years और जिंदगी का जर्नी. आर यू राइटिंग ए डायरी? इफ नॉट, यू मेंटेन ए डायरी. नेवर मेंटेन ए कॉस्टली डायरी. कॉस्टली डायरी और कॉस्टली पेन यूज करेगा, आप कभी भी डायरी फिल फिलअप नहीं कर पाएंगे. यूज अ रद्दी डायरी. रद्दी डायरी मीन्स वो 50 रुपया 100 रुपया में LIC जैसा डायरी देता है, वैसा डायरी आप यूज करिए, जिसमें आप लिख सकते हैं, आप स्क्रिबल कर सकते हैं, चित्र डाल सकते हैं, क्या कर दिया करना चाहिए लाइफ का आपने. यू कैन मैनेज योर टाइम. डू टू डू लिस्ट. दिस इज कॉल्ड एज टू डू लिस्ट. यू मेंटेन योर लिस्ट. कल क्या करना है, किधर जाना है, क्या करना है, टू डू लिस्ट लाइफ का. हमने आज टीवी नहीं देखेगा, इतना नहीं देखा, टीवी को कम कर सकते हैं. यू मेक योर प्लान. प्रायोरिटाइज योर वर्क. यू मेक योर वर्क. Every work urgent or immediate. There are two types of work: is urgent and immediate. You have to distinguish which is urgent or which is immediate. So prioritize your work and plan your task accordingly. There are no important tasks we are being engaged most of the time. Unnecessarily we are talking, unnecessarily we are spending the time. So plan your task daily. Evaluate time management several times during the day. मैं क्या every day में, this is called as DDA. DDA means डेली डे ऑडिट. आप चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट को जो आपका जैसा अकाउंट देते हैं ऑडिट करने के लिए, आपका जिंदगी का एवरी डे में क्या करते हैं, यू ऑडिट इट. डेली डे ऑडिट एंड रेक्टिफाई इट. एवरी डे इफ यू ऑडिट इट and gradually you will become a superhuman being, because you yourself is the auditor of your own life. Nobody else will come. Everybody will give good decisions, good suggestions, but unless you are involved, nobody can do that. So manage your time. Communication is how you communicate. We communicate three types. One is through body language, another is tone of the voice, and another is third one is by words. As a human being, you communicate 7% by word. हमने मैं जो बोलता हूं इसका वैल्यू है 7%, बट बॉडी लैंग्वेज का है 58%. आप बोलते हैं तो ठीक बोलते हैं, आपका बॉडी लैंग्वेज पॉजिटिव नहीं तो कस्टमर दोबारा नहीं आएगा आपके पास. So your body language is more indicative. Body language means your posture, your way of looking, your way of treating, your way of sitting, your way of handshaking, your way of greeting. These are all body language. How your posture, gesture इसको बोलते हैं. And tone of the voice. अपने वही वर्ड को बोलता है, but the way you are telling, everybody is not listening. When you tell in such a manner, others will love to listen you, and you listen such a manner, others will love to talk to you. This you create it. So that's what we call as the communication skills. You communicate properly, and you see that the skills you have to develop so that your customers, your buyer, your seller, your employee, everybody, even your friends, your parents, your children, everybody will be close to you. This is not applicable to only business, it is applicable to our human life also. Your body language, your tone of the voice, and your words. And use the words, suitable words. I'm not telling you censor it, but you tell such a words something which is not non-palatable to others. Don't tell such words. Always appreciate listeners' concern. कोई बोलता है तो intermediate, you listen completely, then you reply. हमने क्या? We are not in a position to learn, listen to others. There was a survey: listen and ask and tell. We always listen less and ask, tell more. So listen को अपने, listen is a very, very powerful word. Listen is a very powerful. So if you listen properly, the customer will love to come to you. So this communication skill में the best word is listen. You are actively listen. आपने listen करने के लिए pretending करता है, and your mindset is somewhere else. The customer will not talk to you. अरे मेरे से कोई importance नहीं देता है. I will not tell the one important political person's name. There is a complaint in the TV, you must be listening. Whenever I am going and asking my problems, he is used to give the biscuits to the dog. He is not listening to. This is not accepted as a managing director, as a person, you listen to others also. Listen, that is called as active listening. Delegations, wherever required, you delegate. Delegation is a powerful tool. Delegation does not mean abdication or throwing away. Abdication means throwing up. Delegation means ownership lies with you, but you are just allocating the job. So delegate to your employees, delegate to your people is more important thing. Then criticism. Criticism हमने कभी सबका सामने क्रिटिसाइज करता है, कैसा फील करता है आदमी. If you have something to say, you tell him privately, not in public. Limit your comments to the person's action, not in the situation. एक आदमी छोटा सा कोई मिस्टेक कर दिया है, there is a out of proportion. If you criticize, what will be the impact? So never limit your comments to the person's action in the situations. Don't do it as quickly as you can after discovering the problem. कभी भी कोई भी प्रॉब्लम होता तो इमीडिएटली आप उसको जो भी बोलना है बोलिए, ना को क्या बोलेगा कुछ नहीं बोलेगा करके आपने उसको पेंडिंग करके रखा है या प्रोकास्टिनेट करता है, another problem will be created, another mistake will be created. So if you want to tell, that's why it is told, the world's greatest fire can be extinguished with a cup of water if it is poured in time and proper place. दुनिया का जितना बड़ा फायर है ना, वो पहले एक चिंगार से निकलता है. So it could have been extinguished with a cup of water. बाद में आपको दमकल बुलाना नहीं पड़ेगा या फायर फाइटर बुलाना नहीं पड़ेगा. So do it as quickly as you can discover the problem. Immediately you solve the problem. Let them to do something. Be considerate. कोई भी किसी को क्रिटिसाइज करता नहीं means that does not means वो अपने नजर से निकल गया. You criticize for the work, not criticize the person. Tomorrow he may do something good. Do not mix criticism with the praise. आपने उसको साइकियाट्रिक मत बनिए. क्रिटिसिज्म करेंगे, प्रेज करेंगे, क्रिटिसिज्म करेंगे, प्रेज करेंगे, तो he will lose confidence on you. He will lose. You are not a leader. Make it private always. उसको थोड़ा पास में बुला के बोलिए आपने ये मिस्टेक किया. पब्लिक ऐसा तो उसको ह्यूमिलिएशन मत करिए. बिल्डिंग पावरफुल टीम. जो भी सक्सेसफुल चाहिए, क्रिकेट मैच हो, एनी फील्ड, एनीथिंग, वेयरएवर यू सी, व्हेन देयर इज नो टीम वर्क, एक आदमी रोहित शर्मा खेल लिया या विराट कोहली खेल लिया तो कभी कुछ नहीं होने वाला. इट्स ए टीम एफर्ट्स. 11% जब तक खेलेगा नहीं, कोई टीम जीतता नहीं. सो टीम मीन्स टुगेदर ईच वन कैन अचीव मीनिंगफुल गोल. टुगेदर ईच वन अचीव मीनिंगफुल गोल. सबका फायदा है. जीतेगा तो आपको 1 करोड़ रुपया, 5 करोड़ रुपया, 10 करोड़ रुपया बीसीसीआई प्राइज देता है. किसका? सबको मिलता है, खाली कैप्टन को नहीं मिलता है. सो देयर मस्ट बी ए टीम एफर्ट एवरीवेयर. आप हमेशा आपको एक टीम बनाना पड़ेगा. द टीम शुड बी वेरी वेरी डेडिकेटेड. हमने देयर आर सो मेनी एडवर्टाइजमेंट्स आर कमिंग. ये एडवर्टाइजमेंट आपने खाली देख के छोड़ देता है. इसमें बहुत सारा कुछ सीखना पड़ता है. Many things you can learn from this advertisement. Detol में क्या लगता है? Be 100% sure. That means your passion and purpose should be 100%. You should be sure. आप क्या करना चाहते हैं? Your purpose should be sure. Today I am doing this lathe machine job, or today you are manufacturing a food processing unit. ना 2 साल में मैं बंद करके दूसरा स्टार्ट करूंगा. कितना कैपिटल आ सकती है? स्पेशलाइज्ड एसेट कौन खरीद करेगा? You have to sell in throwaway price. बैंक का लोन का क्या होगा? सो योर पर्पज एंड पैशन शुड बी 100%. सो डेटल जैसा होना चाहिए. बी श्योर, 100% श्योर. एचडीएफसी लाइफ में क्या सीखता है? सर उठा के जियो. कभी भी आप अपने को सेल्फ एस्टीम को कॉम्प्रोमाइज नहीं करें. नेवर कॉम्प्रोमाइज योर सेल्फ एस्टीम. सर उठा के जियो. एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप हो गया तो क्या हो गया? हमने बहुत कुछ कर सकते हैं. टुडे वी आर इन जीरो एंड टुमारो वी विल बिकम हीरो. सो सर उठा के जियो. एचडीएफसी लाइफ. घड़ी में डिटर्जेंट में क्या देता है? पहले इस्तेमाल करें फिर विश्वास करें. योर प्रोडक्ट शुड बी लाइक दैट. लोग हमेशा बोलेगा हम सर, आप सबको बोल सकते हैं प्लीज यूज इट देन यू परचेज। हमारा मसला बनाया, हमने मैन्युफैक्चरिंग कुछ किया है, हमने कोई प्रोडक्ट बनाया है, पहले उसको यूज करें एंड देन यू परचेज फ्रॉम मी। डर के आग जीत है, डर के आगे जीत है। इफ यू डोंट टेक रिस्क, इफ यू डू नॉट टेक रिस्क, यू कैनॉट बी ए सक्सेसफुल एंटरप्रेन्योर। डर गया तो गया, डर के आगे जीत है, यू विल बी वेरी वेरी सक्सेसफुल। होंडा में क्या दिखता है? द पावर ऑफ ड्रीम। अपने स्वप्न बड़ा नहीं देखेंगे तो आप कुछ नहीं कर पाए। स्वप्न देखिए एंड यू विल बिकम द ओनर ऑफ होंडा। जैसा है, अपने बड़ा एंटरप्रेन्योर का मालिक बन सकते। मजबूत जोड़, क्योंकि फेविकल है तो टूटेगा कैसे? आपका टीम जो स्ट्रांग है, आपका कस्टमर टीम, आपका बायर्स टीम, आपका सेलर्स का टीम, आपका स्टाफ का टीम, जिसमें होता है आप टीम वर्क बनाइए, नेटवर्किंग बनाइए। तो आपका ये जोड़ होगा तो कभी कभी अरे भाई मेरा पैसा अटक गया है, थोड़ा सा उधार दे दे, इमीडिएटली देगा, कॉन्फिडेंस आ जाएगा। दिस इज अ टीम। अरे हम अपने हम घर का आदमी है, ले लो ना, बाद में दे देंगे। दिवाली के दे देगा भैया, मुझे एडक नहीं मिला बैंक से, दे दे। टेस्ट भी हेल्थ भी है। योर प्रोडक्ट शुड बी लाइक दैट, नॉट ओनली हैव बेनिफिट, profitability, but also it is also useful to the customer because it's a long term। दोनों को साथ होगा, टेस्ट भी है हेल्थ भी है, दोनों चीज होना चाहिए। starts with Nescafe, it is a time to start with Nescafe। Similarly, everybody should feel that I should start with your product। This you can learn from the advertisement। what are the tips to be required to be a successful and do not try to be someone you are not। कभी आपको अपने को प्रिटेंड मत करिए, जो आप नहीं है, ट्राई टू लर्न इट। सीखने के लिए कोई उम्र कमी नहीं है। मैं अभी नया चीज सीख रहा हूँ आफ्टर रिटायरमेंट, जो चीज मुझे मालूम नहीं था मैं सीख रहा हूँ। लाइफ लॉन्ग यू शुड बी ए लर्नर, स्टूडेंट, लाइफ लॉन्ग। डोंट ट्राई टू बी समवन यू आर नॉट। मैनेजिंग एंड लीडिंग आर नॉट द सेम थिंग। मैनेजिंग मीन्स टाइम पास, अरे ये हो गया छोड़ो, चला गया हो गया, मैनेज कर लिया। ऑपरेशन इज सक्सेसफुल बट द पेशेंट इज डेड, दिस इज कॉल्ड एज मैनेजिंग। but leading is are not the same thing। leading means you have to lead from the front, you have to provide the result। start as you mean to go on। start करो, आपने जैसा सोचते हैं ऐसा स्टार्ट। start as you mean to go on। share your objective with your staff and then ask them how they can help you in achieve them। आपने अपने को जो आपका जो ड्रीम है, आपका जो ऑब्जेक्टिव है, इफ यू कीप इट सीक्रेट, if you will not discuss with others, how to they will come to know? You discuss with them and try to get feedback, try to get some support। so how we will achieve it? Collectively you can achieve anything, but singly you can, if you keep yourself concentrated, confined, you cannot achieve your goal। hold regular team reviews to ensure everyone clear about what is expected from them। सबको बता दीजिए आपका क्या क्या रोल है, रोल में कुछ कमी है, रिव्यू करिए। and every time removing a staff and getting a new staff is not a solution। how you increase the efficiency of the staff and how you create the loyalty of the staff, that is more important for your company। initiate new rituals for the team। नया नया चीजें चेंज करिए। गिव फीडबैक ओपनली, कभी भी पीछे मत जाइए। ड्राइवर, हमारा मैं जाता हूँ, ड्राइवर सपोज गाड़ी स्पीड चला रहा है, आई गिव ओपनली, अरे भाई इतना चलाने से एक्सीडेंट हो, मैं इतना को पसंद नहीं करता, आप 80 से मत चलाइए ज्यादा। आप हमेशा लाइन को क्यों चेंज करते हैं? ट्रैकिंग चेंज मत करो, मेरा टाइम का कोई पाबंदी नहीं है, हम कितना बजे भी पहुंचेंगे। ऑलवेज यू गिव योर कॉलीग्स और फ्रेंड्स और सबऑर्डिनेट्स योर फीडबैक ओपनली। एक्नॉलेज द एक्सपर्टाइज ऑफ योर स्टाफ। कोई आदमी कुछ अच्छा काम किया था, आप प्रेज करिए, सो ही विल बी मोटिवेटेड एंड विल डू वर्क मोर। encourage creativity in your team। creativity will give something, new things will be developed। do not be too weak to admit your mistake। suppose आपने मैनेजिंग डायरेक्टर लीडर हो गया तो क्या हो गया, मिस्टेक आप, एवरी ह्यूमन बीइंग इज एन हेयर टू एज ए ह्यूमन बीइंग। सो आपने मिस्टेक किया तो एक्ट टू एडमिट करिए। अब पीपल विल से दैट अरे इतना बड़ा आदमी है और मालिक ने मिस्टेक आपने एडमिट किया, तो हम कौन सा आदमी है? तो दैट आपके लिए उनका रेस्पेक्ट बढ़ जाएगा, बहुत रेस्पेक्ट बढ़ जाएगा। कैरी ऑन डेवलपिंग योरसेल्फ, हमेशा कंटिन्यूस लर्न करिए। ऐसा नहीं है मैंने मेरा एंटरप्रेन्योर हो गया, मैं सब कुछ जान गया, मेरे अभी कुछ सीखना बाकी नहीं है। एवरी डे यू वांट टू लर्न। अभी एक नया किताब है, आई विल रिकमेंड यू इन द नेक्स्ट डे, वन न्यू बुक हैज कम अप। दैट बुक आल्सो विल हेल्प अ लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स फॉर एंटरप्रेन्योर डेवलपमेंट के लिए। कैसा एंटरप्रेन्योर डेवलप होगा, नया बुक आज मार्केट में है, तो आप खरीद कर लीजिए। छोटा इन्वेस्टमेंट में बहुत कुछ सीखने मिलता है। एक किताब आपका जिंदगी बदल देगी, एक किताब। यू कैन स्टिल बी फ्रेंड्स विथ योर स्टाफ। आप सोचते हैं मैं मालिक बन गया, मैं दोस्ती नहीं कर सकता, मैं डिस्टेंस मेंटेन, नो, यू कैन स्टिल मेंटेन। जॉब आपका पर्पज भी सॉल्व होगा, अपने जॉब एक्सट्रैक्ट करेगा, एज वेल एज यू कैन बी फ्रेंड विथ योर स्टाफ। दिस इज व्हाट माय प्रेजेंटेशन अबाउट leadership skill. There is traits of an entrepreneur, how to be a successful entrepreneur, some of the points.
Thank you, Mr. Rao. You very nicely elaborated the good traits of a successful entrepreneur. इससे अगर कुछ भी traits किसी के पास भी हो जाए तो he will be a very great entrepreneur. Not all, forget the all. They are such nice traits. I think our all participant entrepreneurs must have been greatly encouraged, and they would be having such traits. Rather, they will try to inculcate such traits among themselves so that they can become successful entrepreneurs. Now, I'll welcome any question to Mr. Mishra by any of our participants.
Because for quite a long time I will be out from this platform, because I have already completed this entrepreneurship development program in Toto. Total 6 sessions I have completed it.
Yes.
And I'm having some other assignments, and I got an assignment of ICAI also for setting up some questions, question papers, and IIBF ka question papers. So many things have come up to me. So I will be out for a quite long time. If you have any questions, or if you don't ask me now also, you can have my mobile number and you can disturb me after 5:30 p.m.
Mobile number of Mr. Mishra is also given in the chat. I'll advise, if it is not given, OCA backup is give the mobile number of Mr. Mishra, so that even also the email address, if it is there, so any person interested can contact him for any question. And also any of the participants interested anytime any question, contact OCA backup is or Tara Prasad Mishra or myself. Now even you got any questions, you can write in the chat, but write your name and number, so that in future also you can be contacted. Like 2-3 meetings back, some lady asked, if some entrepreneurs are there, they seek some help. But when I asked the OCF, who is she, give me the number and all these things, so that we will send a team from OCF to help the entrepreneurs. But number was not available because the person who asked the question had not registered her name or not written her name and number in the chat. So I'll request all participants who are, or even who has, anybody wants hesitates to even ask a question, can write or give your number and name. If you want to have any help from the OCF, then OCF will try to take care of you. Because this is the 6 sessions, it was specifically designed to help the entrepreneurs. Only for the purpose of this, hardly in any state, any such a program is going on to handle the entrepreneurs. So you should not miss the opportunity, and I'll encourage you to all ask the questions, if any, right now.
How to get the old sessions videos?
These are all available in YouTube.
Okay.
You search in the YouTube. Every day the deliberations are available in the YouTube.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, welcome. Any other question on any of these 6 last webinars? Either any schemes of MSME, how to start to set up as MSME, any entrepreneur having any problem, that also you can ask.
Suppose the project cost goes around, say, 130 crore. So should we approach DIC or EPICAL or MSME? Where you have to go?
Mr. Mishra, please.
There is a no limit for the project cost is concerned.
Okay.
So every project cost, project when you are making any project cost and what is means of financing.
Okay.
So cost of the project is say 130 crores.
Yeah.
So means of financing is that how much is your contribution, how much you require from the bank loan, and how much you are getting incentives or subsidy or say government grant. If you are not getting government grant a single paisa, so your margin should be at least 15 to 25%, which in MSME they demand it.
Okay.
So 15 to 25% that should be there, and the rest 75% you can ask for a bank loan. So you can prepare a project like this project, and then you can approach your bank. I have always told you to all of you that whenever you are going for any project loan, choose a branch, choose a choice of the lending institution is more important. So you go to a branch, such a rural or semi-urban branch where there is no expertise. Why not to prefer a specialized branch? There are several specialized branches for MSME financing is concerned. So that's why Government of India has guided to public sector banks. Every district they should have a specialized branch, specialized MSME branch. You find out which are the MSME specialized branches and approach it. I think bank is very much open to financing project finance.
What is the actually basically projects you are planning for?
I want to make some fabrication industry like cryogenic storage tanks for liquid oxygen storage. So it is a big project. So
do you have any existing already project you want to expand, or you stand to start?
No, I'm working. I'm working. So out of my 28 years of experience, around 20 years is in cryogenics. So okay. I'm planning to start something in Odisha or in Hyderabad.
Are you having any bank loans anywhere?
Right now? No, I'm free of liabilities now.
Free of liability. Then you can go for a new project. You can start it. See, in such project also, you will get a hybrid model of the CGTSME coverage. You will get it.
Okay.
But some basic promoters contribution would be required. Are you having some minimum promoters contribution?
I can get it. I can get
How much you are planning for promoters contribution? Various schemes can be there accordingly. Because normally for 130 crores, if around 15 to 20 crores is minimum required, that should be there, unless you have got a venture capital partner. So that's why I was just asking, so that one can help you accordingly.
And 30 to 50% collateral will be required.
Yeah.
At least.
I mean to say, normal parlance, it is 1:2. Then MSME, even 15-20% the promoters contribution is required. So that means 130 crores means this should be around 18 to 20 crores own contribution is necessary. Even if that is not there, then you would have some venture capital arrangement, then that may be there. Or you can write your details to Mr. T.P. Misra. His number is given here in the chat. Okay. Then he can guide you, or you can write to OCF office. Then we will help to guide you how to go ahead in that proposal. Or you can contact me also via OCF, or my number might be there also in the chat. You can contact T.P. Misra or myself, we can help you to how to go about it. Basically, commercial branches are there for large advances. You are in Bhubaneswar, I understand? Mr. Linka? Hello? Mr. Lalit Linka, you unmute yourself.
Unmute. I belong to Bhubaneswar, but I am staying in Chennai.
You are staying in Chennai. Okay. Yeah. Chennai, there are many banks, even you see Canara Bank, there is a LCB, large corporate branch. Okay. There you can contact there. But you have to have the project.
For a large project, you go to a specialized branch. You attach to a specialized branch.
Yes.
You will get that good treatment. Otherwise, you will be harassed.
Okay. Okay.
I know a Canara Bank LCB at Chennai. We got 2-3 clients
Indian
there.
Overseas Bank is there in Chennai, and
Chennai is there. Bank of Baroda is there, where Mr. T.P. Misra can help you. So you can, if you first you have to have a project, then you can contact which branch you feel like can contact Mr. TP Misra, he will help you, or you contact OCF office, he will try to help you in this regard also. Okay. Thank you.
If you are giving a project report and all these things, all the working, where the raw material coming, machineries and all finances, then rate of return and all these things, we give to the project report to a bank. So how bank keeps it in confidentiality? It should not go to another investor or another person. Does it happen that it goes to some another person?
No. When you give it, you do not give the technical know-how.
Okay.
And before going that, you patent it. Okay. You need not give the technical know-how to the bank. You have to give the brief. What is your project and what you want to make? What is your raw material cost? What is your cost of production? What is your turnover? These things banks should be seeing it.
Okay.
Okay. You need not give the technical know-how to the bank. You don't disclose that.
Suppose I am mentioning that, okay, as per my research, I want to put a plant so some location in India. So that's because as per my survey, as per my knowledge, I am deciding one location. So that location should not be also given to another person. So that bank maintains the confidentiality.
Obviously,
generally, secrecy is to be maintained by bank. It is a bank's under Secrecy Act. Bank has to maintain it.
Okay.
And it is necessary to maintain for the customers. Secrecy is to be maintained.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Any other question? Any participants would like to ask any question? Mr. Lenka, you can leave your email address and mobile number in the chat,
okay,
so that OCF office can contact you also in future. Okay.
Okay.
To provide you necessary help required.
Okay.
Or you can also contact it. Okay. Yes, any other question, or we can close it? It's already 7:20, I think. We can take another question if anybody is interested, or we will close the webinar.
So thank you very much to all of you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Rao.
Thank you, sir.
You have given such a nice deliberation. You answered the questions of the participants also very nicely. And OCA will look into also future when further webinars are conducted, because you have been associated with OCA for last 2-3 years, and we have been deliberating various webinars, and many participants have also been benefited. At least many entrepreneurs have come to us, also come to me, and we have helped them in making the project report and financing, and they are now successful entrepreneurs, Odia entrepreneurs. All are Odias. Basically, OCF is catering to help to Odia people, because outsiders, they are getting many benefits. Some centers are there, but Odisha hardly anything is there. So OCF is trying in that angle. Thank you, Mr. Rao, and thank you all participants for participating in sparing your all time.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. OCF backup is may close the bit. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Hey.